Get ready for breaking news. President William Lai has welcomed a high-level delegation to Taiwan, and this is huge for global cooperation. We dive into the groundbreaking discussions happening between the University of Wyoming and the Industrial Technology Research Institute as they forge powerful new alliances focused on advanced technologies and cutting-edge carbon capture. This partnership is set to reshape how we approach net-zero transitions, and you won't want to miss the details on how Wyoming's critical mineral strengths are becoming indispensable to Taiwan's future economic development.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at massive infrastructure upgrades hitting Taipei. Taipei Rapid Transit Corp has confirmed the arrival of the first batch of 10 new high-capacity trains purchased from South Korea's Hyundai-Rotem, signaling a major boost for the expanding metro network. These new 6-carriage trains feature a completely redesigned, human-centric interior, optimizing passenger flow and comfort with state-of-the-art systems. Find out how these $590 million trains are set to transform daily commutes. We are also tracking major developments in Taiwan's defense capabilities. Taiwan's Chairman Chen Cheng-hung has revealed critical assessments suggesting the nation needs at least 12 submarines to establish a modern fleet. Furthermore, CSBC Corp is currently testing the nation's first indigenous defense submarine, the Hai Kun, which is slated for sea trials soon. We break down what this means for Taiwan's maritime security. Finally, we shift gears to the dynamic world of Taiwanese cinema at Cannes 2026. Discover the buzz surrounding the festival with suspense dramas like The Evil Inside, starring Joan Chen, and explore the international co-production featuring Japanese director Atsushi Funahashi. Don't miss our full breakdown of the must-see titles and what makes Taiwanese filmmaking shine on the global stage. Stay with us for the rest of the broadcast. Taiwan and Wyoming are deepening strategic collaboration, focusing on advanced technologies and carbon capture to bolster resilient democratic supply chains, President William Lai announced today. The announcement followed a high-level meeting where Lai welcomed a delegation led by Wyoming Governor Mark Gordon, accompanied by National Security Council Secretary General Joseph Wu and Foreign Minister Lin Chialung. This marks the second visit by Governor Gordon, underscoring Wyoming's commitment to the partnership. The cooperation spans multiple sectors. The University of Wyoming has established agreements with institutions like the National Central University, the National Atomic Research Institute, and the Industrial Technology Research Institute to advance collaboration in cutting-edge technologies, particularly in carbon capture, utilization, and storage, CCUS, aiming to drive net-zero transitions. President Lai highlighted that Wyoming's strengths in critical minerals and low-carbon technologies make it an indispensable partner for Taiwan's transition. Discussions centered heavily on carbon capture, with Governor Gordon expressing optimism about Taiwan taking a leading global role in CCUS. Furthermore, Wyoming has indicated a willingness to supply energy resources, such as natural gas, to support Taiwan's economic development, with potential for related infrastructure projects involving the United States. Taiwan's economic standing has also been noted, with President Lai acknowledging Wyoming's support through pro-Taiwan resolutions passed for 4 consecutive years since 2023, emphasizing Taiwan's growing role as the U.S.'s 4th-largest trading partner last year. Separately, Taiwan's public transportation network saw the arrival of the first of 10 new high-capacity trains from South Korea's Hyundai-Rotem at the port of Taipei. These new 6-carriage trains, costing NT $590 million each, feature a redesigned interior focused on human-centric concepts to improve passenger flow and comfort. In other domestic news, concerns have been raised regarding rat sightings in Taipei and New Taipei City, prompting coordination efforts by the government to manage the risk of hantavirus spread, despite current case numbers remaining comparable to previous years. Taiwan is bracing for unsettled weather this week as a frontal system develops, according to the Central Weather Administration. The system is expected to bring moisture to the island, leading to localized showers. Today is forecast to see brief localized showers in Hualien and Taidong counties, parts of central Taiwan, and the northeast, with potential afternoon thunderstorms in the mountainous regions of southern Taiwan. Forecasters predict rain will become more pronounced tomorrow and on Thursday, with intermittent rain and thunderstorms expected across northern Taiwan. As the front moves south on Friday, rainfall will shift to central and southern Taiwan, while other areas may experience scattered showers. Independent meteorologist Wu Derong anticipates that conditions will stabilize and warm up after the front moves south, though brief showers remain possible in central and southern Taiwan. Temperatures are expected to range from 25 to 27 degrees Celsius in the north and 28 to 30 degrees Celsius in the central and southern regions. High temperatures could exceed 36 degrees Celsius in Tainan and low-lying areas of Pingtung County. Temperatures are projected to rise above 30 degrees Celsius from Saturday through next Monday after the front passes. In infrastructure news, Taipei Rapid Transit Corp announced the arrival of the first of 10 new high-capacity trains purchased from South Korea's Hyundai Rotem at the port of Taipei yesterday. These 6-carriage trains, costing NT $590 million each, feature a redesigned interior focused on human-centric transportation, including continuous longitudinal seating to optimize passenger flow and upgraded information displays. The train completed a 3-day, 200 km voyage from the port of Masan in South Korea. On a more unusual note, a white king snake caused a stir on a Taipei MRT train on Friday evening after frightening passengers. The Taipei Rapid Transit Corp confirmed the snake was claimed by its owner, who faces a fine. Health officials are monitoring rat activity due to concerns over hantavirus. The Centers for Disease Control Director General stated that the 2 cases of hantavirus this year are comparable to previous years, and the government is coordinating extermination efforts to prevent outbreaks, despite increased rat sightings in Taipei and New Taipei City. Washington, tensions are mounting in Taiwan as the upcoming summit between President Donald Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping raises serious concerns among Taiwan's backers. The focus is squarely on whether the former U.S. president will be willing to reconsider his stance on Taiwan, which Beijing considers a breakaway province. Taiwan's supporters fear that Taipei could be on the menu during the high-level discussions. Trump's recent demonstration of ambivalence toward Taiwan has intensified these worries, prompting questions about whether the U.S. leader might be open to dialing back support for the island democracy ahead of the crucial talks. Taiwan is set to make a significant impact at the 2026 Cannes market, bringing a slate of diverse and compelling films to the international spotlight. The lineup features a range of genres, from suspense dramas and neo-noir thrillers to black magic horror and unique co-productions. The spotlight is on The Evil Inside, a neo-noir thriller directed by Chan Chun-hao. Inspired by true events, the film follows a disgraced baseball player's desperate attempt to free his father from an underground gambling ring where high-stakes bets involve wagering on the deaths of the elderly. Shot entirely on location in Meileo, Yunlin County, the production stars Daniel Hong alongside Ng Kai-pin and Yao Yati. Another major entry is the suspense drama, The Last Emperor, directed by Lingo H.C., which stars international star Joan Chen in her first Taiwanese film. This narrative delves into the tragic fall from grace of a showbiz icon, who finds herself in a sinister nursing home where patients are gambled away, haunted by the abandonment of her young daughter. Adding a unique international flavor, a Japan-Taiwan-Poland co-production is featured. This near-future film is set in a Taiwan offering compassionate euthanasia services in a mountain resort for international visitors, featuring a cast including Polish actress Eliza Reisembel. The festival also showcases compelling local stories, including a Macau set drama recently premiered at Udin's Far East Film Festival, which centers on a young girl arranging a gamble with a casino worker. Furthermore, a horror thriller integrates Taiwanese Taoist culture with a cyberpunk aesthetic, exploring themes of black magic and fate. In other news, the market buzz also includes a family drama marking director Lee Yun-chan's return to feature filmmaking, focusing on the realistic challenges faced by a family after a man suffers paralysis in a car accident. The diverse programming underscores Taiwan's vibrant and evolving cinematic landscape as it prepares for the 2026 festival season.